a lot of people were asking, hey, why didn't you just do the New York build on a map called Cape Apple? And I was like, what the heck are you talking about? The Cape Apple is the Big Apple. Which one is it? I don't even know what map it is. I know it's here. Cape Apple. There it is. Look at this. This is New York City, right? Let's just see what it looks like. Well, one thing I will say is mostly due to because I wanted to check out and use the snowfall stuff because I haven't done so in so long. Literally years. Actual years. We recently celebrated the 10-year anniversary of City Skylines. And I was like, I haven't played the snowfall since that DLC even came out. But yes, this is New York City. I get it. This is where Ellis Island and I mean it's not exact, but I think this is what the area was modded after. Yeah, and the highway's up there instead of down here. It's not perfect. It's not. It's close. It's definitely closer already. Like a little bit of work around, and you could make this into New York City, no problem. Like, I see the vision and I get that's the point of that map, but I did not do that. I did New Twitch City, which isn't exactly New York City. It's kind of a take on it. It's representing that. And today, we just really need the demand to kick in. Because we'll be working on Bronx and Queens and Jersey City. Pretty much the outside surrounding areas today. So here you go. If you wanted to see it at night, now is the time to do so. New Twitch City is alive and well, and really doing fairly well in terms of problems and how the city's actually running. We did connect a train here behind Madison Square Garden. So there is a train bringing people in and out of the city, and it only crosses like one street, which I think is really good. And then it pops up and has a stop back here and over in Brooklyn somewhere. And we added the airport, which I don't know if it's fully functioning right now, but it should be powered, and it's got parking lots and buses and things. And we have, I want to say, 10 bus lines running all at the same time. So I understand, like, maybe if you're watching it, that these views can be confusing on stream, but you have to trust that they are in order and running and connected. One line is basically just to go around Central Park. Another line is to get people from Upper East Side to Upper West Side, and then they all reconnect over here by the Grand Central Station Terminal. So here's the Intercity Bus Hub. And yeah, everything's powered, everything is heated, fire safety is doing okay. Areas over here just need to be worked on and connected with power. But yeah, we were working on Brooklyn last time, just filling in the area with some housing and putting some trees in the middle. I think I could possibly mix this. No, but I wanted this to be mostly dark green and then build some light green out here. So what we're gonna do is change this because I need a train station back here. So I'm actually gonna delete and push back this road just a tad, or at least move it here. Move it back like one space. Because I want there to be room for a train station, so I think like a block. Maybe I should do it with this road, because this aligning here is fine. I don't care about that. But then there's another road, like a block away. And that's the major road. And then this one is gonna curve somehow back to that. Yes. And then we're just using the default 2-lane for most of them. Some of them I had asymmetrical 3-way with bus lanes. Or, sorry, I keep screwing that up. I don't know why. Bike lanes, not buses, bikes. I don't know what's wrong with me. My brain is frozen, just like the map. So, yeah, we're gonna just do maybe the default train station is fine because it's gonna be back here anyway. It's just basically for Queens, so it can be far back. I guess it could attach to this main road. I guess it could. I just wanted it like spaced a little bit away, like this. But I guess I could. Maybe I can fix some things here. Hold on. Because I wanted space for buildings on the other side, but I guess I could still do that. This stuff's in my way. That's the problem. Oh, no, yeah, because I need a bridge. That's what it is. I wanted a bridge back here. That's why I did this. This can stay up and go over that and then come down. And then go out to here and curve back up. Like this. And then keep this one. And attach it to this road somehow. I don't know if I can upgrade here. Yeah, I wanted to connect to this one, actually. So, we're just gonna change what some of these roads are. That's the first step today. Do. This is a normal. This is asymmetrical. Okay. Yeah, it works. That looks good. Okay. And then, yeah, the train station will be around here at the crossing somewhere. Middle roads, medium roads for that 4-lane with trees. I'm not changing what these trees are, we're sticking with the default. And then the train station can go right there. And I'll have like a bypass split or something. Like this. We'll do that. looks good. Perfect. Yeah, I never even was thinking about adding just normal, like, two-lane bike roads, because they don't really exist, except for these with a median, and the roads around this area don't have medians. Doesn't have to be exactly like New York, but similarities are important. And then, so for most of this, even though I know these are angled, most of this is just grid like that. And then these are all, this like whole area is grid, it's just at a different angle. Like this is like this. This goes out here. Some of these roads around the edge can change. This road goes up. I don't know if that one was gonna become a bridge over here. I think it was, but I don't think I was gonna build over here. So maybe it doesn't need to. But it's nice just to get roads connected, right? Do 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 do. Okay, and then this like that. Try to keep these bridges somewhat straight. And then like that. Perfect. A lot of today is just going to be adding these roads and pushing the game so that we have a demand out here. Do, 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 do. I think some of this around this is shopping. This is like the Barclays Center, or, well, the basketball indoor arena. I don't know if I should district that separately. Like, I get the benefits of doing it. Yeah, most of these are at, like, an alternate angle, aren't they? Straight road. Just find the right connection and make it. Make the grid. Probably try to put some cul-de-sacs in the middle, especially out of here. So like small housing, little neighborhoods. In the middle of all the clustered stuff. do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. I don't know about dead ends, but yeah, we can do like little blocks. Blocks of stuff. Try to do it. These are all like spaced out. They're all spaced out. Okay, so this is all of this back here. This is all Queens. The airport doesn't need to be included. In fact, we could probably make the airport a separate district and potentially include that with it, but I don't think so. I think the arena does need shopping, but I don't know if it needs separate benefits that much. We can make decisions, because there are other, like, I did look at the map, and there are other little districts, like there's things like Brooklyn Heights and, you know, all these little places that are kind of mixed in, and I can add those or separate. I think Brooklyn Heights is actually up here, but just for the way things work. And then this goes directly to that bridge, and that's the end, because this needs to curve up. Or it can go directly to this highway, but I think it goes to this road. So this freeway is a two-way with sound barriers. I think it should somehow connect up here, actually, where this is. But I have no idea how I would manage it to do that. Unless it was a tunnel all the way underneath, which is terrible. Like, this connecting up to an elevated bridge is not great. It makes sense, but it's not great. I could try to tunnel the highway right here. That is an option, so that way I get cross streets. I don't think it does this. But, like I said, we're not making it exact, and I have to do what makes sense for the map and connections. Like, we need to prioritize these, and not really the highway. Although I know the highway is important. The highway's not going anywhere, it's just gonna go in a tunnel for a little bit. Now, see, I think that's better. And then maybe get another, like, maybe one other cross street or something on the inside. And then have this one, like, connect there. Yeah, these kind of curve right here. They stay straight at this angle. Just have to have these spaced properly. Even a grid doesn't want to be a perfect grid. That's a 4-way. Okay, so a highway. This tunnel's to basically here. And we go up. I might need to redo that one. It's gotta flow in the right direction, obviously. Do. Yeah, like this is what I want here. Like that. But then how do we fill that space right there? Because that's a very awkward space. I guess just hide it with trees, maybe. Like, we're gonna have buildings back there, I guess. Maybe throw in a park or something. Alright, so... Queens... And obviously, we're using that Brooklyn and Queens DLC. Power, water, smoke, recycling, parks and education, that's fine. This is gonna be a mix of high and low. This game, this build is gonna be begging for light green stuff, because that's the one thing that's really missing right now. Because we've been pushing those skyscrapers and stuff that you need for a New York City-esque build, right? That's what you think of as the skyscrapers. So we do have those, but there's stuff around that, and the game requires all levels at some point. I don't think we don't need like the business benefactors. Studded tires. I think I have to do the heating one, and free Wi-Fi, and that might be it. Yeah, it's like which road do we want to align with? The one that looks really straight, or the one that's weird angles? There you go, and then this. To there. Try to get that to connect. Perfect. Hooray! It's working. Terrain in the middle. crossing back there might be necessary. Getting this one at the right angle is tricky too. Because it wants to, it wants to connect there. Whoop. Game's not gonna really let me do that though. Man, it really doesn't like these connections, does it? I mean, I could probably squeeze in some other things. Like, I want to have the right line. I think this is the right line right here. I want to have this, like, carried over, but it's not letting me do this angle. I could turn the whole snapping off. Or I could just do little tricks like that. These are almost aligned. Which I hate, so I'm gonna curve that one out. And then I can put extra roads in there. All I need is a perfect grid. Can you... What are you doing? Like, you're forcing me to freeform here. Space. Oh, I could. Yeah, I'll probably put sound barriers on those. I knew there's gonna be like one train crossing. I don't think I can avoid all of them. This road can be asymmetrical out here because of the flow. Or that 3-lane, oh, that bus. That bike! Bike! I did it again! There's something wrong with me! I literally did it again. I corrected myself 100 times. Because we want flow into the city back here. Okay. I know what I'm thinking and what I'm saying is not connecting. Dude, it's been a long, hot day. Alright, give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. So we got Queens. Bronx. And this one goes up there. We'll edit that. This has to kind of be a little bit of mix here too, and I gotta put like Yankee Stadium or some baseball stadium up there. Whoop. Okay. Cut that. Cut that like that. Just use that train railway as the border for the Bronx. And this can be included. Because that's the Brooklyn train station. I don't know if the Bronx needs a separate one. Because we'll have other... Well, we gotta add at least 2 more bus lines on this build. But we got a lot of office space, don't we? Or a lot of office demand. I mean, Soho could do it. Don't really need offices back here either. This is a demand issue. Jersey City's gonna be a mix. Get like a line between the yellow. Cause I gotta put some housing in here too. Or I would like to do that. That connection right there. Not everything needs to connect to that road. Do 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 do. Jersey City. We put Liberty Park over here. The only thing it's really missing is the trees. I don't know why I didn't throw trees in here. Not a whole lot going on in that park anyway. It's not like it's an important park, it just happens to be there. I'm not trying to insult the park, I'm just saying it's not like at the same level as Ellis Island or Central Park in terms of importance in my build here. Because that's a custom park, this whole island is a custom park, and then obviously Central Park is like half and half. We made this part the Central Park Zoo. It's got policies and things on it, and there's a dump in here that's actually full. So, empty that, save the game again. Oof. The autosave is rough today. I think this one might be merging downtown. We talked about that. I think that's the smart idea because it falls off. The city falls off. Like skyscrapers, skyscrapers, and then it kind of after here it just falls off to smaller buildings, and the Bronx can be the lower end stuff. The Bronx. No, I don't even know where the Bronx Zoo is. I think it's off the map, but I had no plans in adding that anyway, because we already have the zoo. I don't know if it's smart to do 2 zoos in one map. I don't think so. So the baseball stadium's like either here or up here. I feel like it's far out. I feel like it's really far away when I looked at a map. And I don't know if I want to look at a map right now. So that's just going to take more time out of what I'm doing. Railroad crossing. So this road comes down. And this. Like that. Somehow. It seems like the wrong angle, but that's the point. Point is that this one kinda goes like that. Do. Bicycle lanes. Thank you. Let's see. So we got that, we got this, and then this just needs to get heating up here. Can't imagine filling out all this area today, but I'll do my best. I mean, I'm gonna be forced to fill out blue, so might as well paint it around here. I mean, that's gonna have so much, it's gonna need a benefit. I don't know what to name this area though, other than just Barclays Center. Maybe include the airport in it. Or I could just call it Arena and Airport. Which sounds weird, but I mean, sometimes the generic stuff gets the point across. And if all of this is just gonna end up being office and shopping, beep, then we can do it this way. I see an airplane, I just don't know how well it's running. We can just double check on that. These are some of the like. This is one of the largest districts I think I've ever painted, ever. Arena and airport. Put emerging downtown around that too. I don't think that's for like housing though. I don't think there's gonna be housing in this area. I guess shopping malls is fine because it's a shopping. It can be a shopping center. That's okay. So power, water, smoke, recycling. We'll keep that on. All these map-wide policies can come through. Low density, offices, small business, studded tires. And if it's not a housing district, then I don't need to boost the heating, really. We can boost connections because the airport's back there. See how that gets affected. Post office. Medical center. Do 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 do. Put a park back there too. That one curves to there, and then that one curves to here, and I don't think there's any connections in between. And then this road connect to here, like so. What is going on with the power over here? You add one road and it takes out the whole wire? That's not correct. Yeah, I did add a second cemetery. I forgot I did that. I mean, the usage is at 32. That's kind of crazy. The saunas. Saunas act as a secondary health center. Put one up there. Put one near the airport. Probably one out here by the train. Spread a little bit of heat. That should be good. Okay, so I don't know if I want to do like the big baseball stadium for this. I think instead, actually, because the way that Yankee Stadium looks, I'm either gonna pick this one. This is option A, or there's like one specifically for snow, which is the snowboarding arena. I think this is the right one. Because it doesn't have these two beams. So yeah, I think we're picking the snowboard arena out here. This will be, we'll just pretend that's where the Yankees play. I can put a, I can put a little baseball park. I thought I could. But I don't see those as options here. Oh, there. Community baseball field. Have it face the other way. This power line. There should be information for my airplane here. 21 per week is what it says. Compared to like the 1,700 on buses and the 1,500 on trains, and then the extra 100 on metros. There is a whole underground metro system, which you can kind of see there. We finished that last time, and I don't know if I should put another metro stop like deep down. Like there probably are in reality, but it's just gonna complicate things if I add more and more and more and more. I think there has to be a limit in this game for mass transit and connection, like intercity connections. Cause then it'll get like too clustered. Like I don't want 5,000 people on a subway. I don't want it to actually be like the New York subway. Is covered. I doubt I'll get buildings on all of these roads, but I do need that zoning there. Big spaces out here, empty spaces, and everywhere else is clustered. If I do the height restriction here, it will affect offices too. Not in Brooklyn, but in this one. I almost put it on the wrong thing. High-rise ban, which we definitely don't want over here. Wall Street should be finished for the most part. I just got to paint some trees in there. can't upgrade any further in terms of how banks work. For some reason. It's been like a random struggle in this game. A large bank in this area will do well though. There you go. Probably a small one down here. Power, water, smoke, recycling, parks, education, insulation. A lot of my budget is going towards heating houses. Recycling plastics. We'll do a mix of green, similar to Queens back here. And I don't know if I need a boost. Studded tires. Maybe filter because it's further down. It's not, this is included, right? Yeah, so I do need that filter. Just for this. Because there's a little pocket of industry here. Like all my heating and water systems and stuff are kind of squished in there, but like, they had to be. They had to be somewhere. Somebody had to put them somewhere. I guess we could have a line of industry back here. That might be about it. It shouldn't be pushing for that much industry. I don't know why I do that. Let's check on Soho. Soho might have to get changed. As a mix. And just dump some office buildings in here that are going to be different from the financial ones. That's where we're making our products, because I'm not doing an industry thing on this map. Just doing generic goods. I did think I put a warehouse over here somewhere. Yeah, that's just regular goods, and then there's one up here for oil. We thought about digging for oil, but I decided not to do that on this map. And this is like the first part 3 I've done in a long time. And I kind of knew this would be a long build. Just because there's so much to do. So much to manage and cover. tracks there. It goes down here. Gotta leave some space for the highway. That cuts through the middle of Harlem. Let's see. We want to start from the top. Small park. Click right there. Let's go. We did healthcare. Elementary school. This isn't even lighting up that. Let's get my single space parking thing. I like to tuck these under like highways and stuff too. Or just throw these all around. I haven't used too many on this map. I think I put one in Times Square or something. Pine trees. We want some of those too. Okay. And trying to erase trees around the... Undo all those trees. The airport doesn't want trees around it. Especially right in the middle of the runway. Okay. Like right there is fine though. I did accidentally delete some things last time, I think, with my... I gotta remember to, like, resize my bulldozer every now and then. My bulldozer's too big, oh. We also have a City Skylines bulldozer emote on this channel that I've had for a long time. It's actually the bulldozer on the left side of the screen there, on the HUD. That's what that's from, City Skylines. I've played... I think I played more of this than almost anything else on the stream. This is my game. This is my, I think Cities is like, it's my comfort game. It's very comfy and cozy, and I do get burned out on it. And we're getting to the point of like, there's not really a whole lot more I want to do. Got like one more city build planned. Couple more that I'm like, I could do it, but I don't know if I want to do it. But it's just like, I think revisiting builds or redesigning these realistic cities with all the DLC that I have now is a really good concept, and especially with, you know, it's remastered, so we get the bigger maps, we got all the map packs, we got all the DLCs. It's like, why would I just not rebuild on the maps, but with more stuff and more options and like. So that's what we've been doing. That's what we've been doing. And I firmly believe there will be another DLC for this game. I would have never said that 5 years ago, or even maybe 1 year ago. But now, after the success of the 10-year anniversary and the release of the recent DLCs, I think it's only a matter of time. Will they be large expansions? Probably not. They'll probably stick to the small, creator community creator map. Maybe another map pack. Another map pack would be like the biggest thing I would see them adding. But I don't see like a huge expansion happening. I don't think that's in the cards. But to me, a map pack is an expansion. Like another district style. I mean, I know what district style I want. I want like a waterfront one with piers and cranes and stuff like that. More stuff to add to seasides other than just hotels. More like beach stuff, even. Although I'm kind of sick of doing tropical beach builds, but we just needed more stuff in terms of that. It's like the only thing the game doesn't have, so it would make perfect sense. And I mean, I've always been backing for the idea of traditional Chinese style buildings, because we have Japan and Korea, so why not add China? Because it's in Cities 2. Cities 2 got like a big China update. I think it's like traditional China. That's what I want. Throw that in there too, why not? Speaking of China, we didn't really add a Chinatown, but it would be kind of squeezed in here. I think I put down a restaurant somewhere. There's like a ramen restaurant or something right here. Drive-in restaurant. Which I could swap out for one of the other ones. But it's not gonna make a difference. Okay. Commercial zoning is there. And now, get a little bit more dark green. Paint all of this. Just gotta throw in like parks and schools and things in there. I don't know if this is a death wave or a disease. I'm hoping it's not a sewage issue. It seems like Could be related to heat. Okay, all this heating is shutting off. So what we do with that is we add another one of these. Heating plant that uses geothermal energy, but it doesn't say the full output there. Does it say it in the menu? It's 80. I don't know how to convert like heating to power. I'm assuming it's like the same. So 80 is not a whole lot. Not like a crazy amount. This area's covered. We're just gonna need more heating. I mean, I'll put a boiler station down here, but I'm definitely not getting the oil for it. Could put another dump out of here too. If only I could snap that, huh? Large garbage trucks. Do 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 do. Okay. Yeah, I thought I'd put like one ramp somewhere. Oh yeah, that's highway on underneath, which makes sense because you want a connection between the airport and whatever else. Why are random people dying? It's got to be a death wave. Well, my population's at 65,000, which is one of the higher it's been in a long time, because I don't build my streams for population. Like, that's not the point of the cities, usually. This one just happens to have so much dark green because of what it is. So, yeah. Well, I don't think Soho has any dark green then. So I can probably take that out. It does have high-tech housing. I don't think that's affecting any of these, really. It should change the way some buildings look, but I think it just elevates the land value, which makes the houses larger. Do 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 do. Okay. Yikes. The grid is all off now. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, that one probably ends there. That's fine. Hmm. Yeah, what is, like, I just need freeform. It's like this road is, the snapping places are off. It's supposed to be every other, it's supposed to be like a block away, but not exactly what's happening here. Straight. Man, I am just not getting the demand at all. I think maybe I'll have to force utilities down. Get that to kick in. We could I guess I could throw a unique store down, but I don't know how much that's gonna help. I already placed the default mall. Medium grocery store. Yeah, part of me has always hated that those are unique. Like, the smaller grocery stores shouldn't be a unique building, because that's not how it works in real. Like, my town alone has like 5 different supermarkets. You know, it's not something that's so special. How is there dead people in the subway? That's not good. That ain't good. Yeah, I did add that train station, but I had no plans of adding that to the line. Unless we add another train that goes all the way out there. It won't connect back around. Oh, because I don't have the triangle. Hold on. I just have to add a triangle. Hey, there we go. And then back. So this train line does actually make sense because it's going like out of the major city across the water over here. Or well, it's for Bronx to Queens to Brooklyn. Train line number 2. It can be green, that's fine. Metro lines, this having a passenger count of 502 is nuts. Because that's just for the airport. What the hell? We're gonna need more heating. Holy. How is it even this bad? Is it because these lines aren't connected? I thought they were underneath, but maybe they're not. This one I think is. Has to go under the canal. How many people are running on the ferries, just out of curiosity? I don't know if I looked. It says 63. I think that's per week. 32 residents and 31 tourists. Actually, that's really good because it's half and half. Half tourists, half citizens, which is amazing for the ferry that we built in like 2 seconds. That's not even powered and connected in all the spots. Do. Need to finish these lines here. Ding ding. Ding ding. Oh. Oh, poo. I hate when things are just slightly off. I think we're getting a Twitch ad, so if you're on the Twitch side of things, stay tuned. You're not missing much. I'm just trying to fix some stuff in the city, add a bunch of roads, and then we gotta kind of wait for demand. We were doing a little bit of education. Putting a elementary school back there is kind of wacky. Like, look at all these schools! They're right here, man! How am I running out of space? Where's the high capacity elementary school? That's what I need. So what's the capacity for this again? It's 968. So if you're telling me there's not enough capacity, it could be a population issue. But I think it's just a transport issue. I think people aren't actually getting there, even though we added a bus line. To most of those places. Okay, and yeah, there's high schools in here too. What is the kick? Tennis court. It's connected. The higher education. Well, we already have that. That's there. 5,000 people are eligible, but they're not going. Yeah, I wanted to raise the value just right around the edge of that. Everything else is pretty good. That goes to that. This goes to there. We probably need these to be elongated. Yeah, it's like the road links. What do they call it? The distance links are not in tune with the grid. The game could be doing things that it didn't really need to be doing. It's also kind of hard to perfectly grid things with all these trees in the way. Need to go off of zoning space, not off of the link space. I don't care if those are perfect. Another set of like cross streets this way. Put a park or something in one of these. Doo-doo. There we go. Hey! Oof. Okay. I can't delete the metro station if there might be a problem with the metro station. I can't really get rid of it. Can get rid of anything else you want me to get rid of, though. Okay, we did that. Now, police is pretty good. I'll get one for the middle of Jersey City. Doo-doo-doo. Throw a couple parks down. It's not like fast forwarding for almost an hour and a half and no green demand is frustrating. Welcome back to city. Welcome back to cities. This is a post office, I believe. Snow dump. Look at the condition over here. What the hell? Yes, snow dumps, since it's snow and not garbage, don't spread pollution, just noise. Eleven of 11. 11 of 11. Yeah, this Central Park thing is one big unique thing. You get the amphitheater on that side, little fountain thing on that side. I put a sauna on each side to spread heat and health. There's a tennis court on each side, and then this is the ice fishing pond here in the middle. And then the zoo. We added a chessboard, flamingos, monkeys, lions, and tarsiers, and then a little carousel for people to spin around on. And this is backed up. This is backed up, but this is the ice hockey arena that I'm using for Madison Square Garden. Put a parking lot next to that, and there's the other train station. I would add the bus lines, but we're not getting demand to fill the roads yet, so there's no real reason to do it. Okay, let's do freeform here. This will be interesting. Try to fork that road off in there. I mean, it looks good from above. It's all gridded in the back. And then I think this kind of grids at a weird angle. Or at least from like here, for the most part. Do. Okay, light blue in there. Let's go to the end of this road. Just to get that district style across. But I think it's fine if some other light blue spreads out from there. That's okay. And then we have fire departments, fire stations. do. This one, that one needs to be powered. This doesn't say it spreads heat, but I always thought it did. Because of the fire. Do. If the Sonic can do it, a campfire can do it. Let's press save. I want to see how this is doing over here. So this is actually a cargo harbor and not a people harbor. So we're shipping in and out goods this way. And I did that on purpose. Because I was like, if we don't have industry, I can at least get cargo. And I didn't need another connection. We're at 73,000. I don't know how I got another 10 without adding too many houses. All this is dark green in here too. Need that demand master, yo. Invest in Chirp Air. The airport's making money. 382. I feel like I could probably get this across back here. Because the ferry doesn't start till like here. It stops at Roosevelt Island. And the prison isn't backing up anymore. There's 170 criminals. Ugh. What'd they all do? What are people committing? People are committing crime in New York City? I've never heard of such a thing. What? There's a dead person in this one specific parking lot. Okay. Okay, game. Let's try to squeeze this little ice sculpture park. Okay. And, I mean, since we're kind of waiting for things to kick in and they're not really kicking in, I'm going to pause for half a second. Delete these skulls. And what I think I want to do that's connected. Do. think I want to do is, not gonna work, because they just kicked the bucket. They just won't stop dying out here. Pine tree. My brain is gone, dude. I took a nap earlier and I feel like I never really woke up. That makes sense. It was only for an hour. And I probably needed it to be much longer. It's part of getting old. Get more and more tired. I think I remember my parents complaining about like working all the time and being tired all the time, and I was like, I don't understand. And now I do. Now I get it. Adulting sucks. Adulting is hard and dumb and lame. Not all the time, but sometimes. Because I was gonna do something, and I'm trying to remember what I was gonna do. It couldn't have been that important if I forgot it instantly, right? Had nothing to do with parks. We're done unique buildings. I guess we're still working on education slowly. Well, I did have a library there. I don't know if I need libraries everywhere else, though. I mean, my education rates are not terrible. Yeah, what the hell? Maybe I was gonna add another shop over here, but I don't think so. Oh, maybe, yeah, there's hotels in New Jersey, so maybe, like, throwing a hotel over here makes sense. Because we did have a few... I think I was gonna add another bank over here. The smaller one. I mean, that boosts this area, so this would boost all of this. Yeah. Get a restaurant back there. Hotels. Yeah, so we had a couple of them. Not all of them are, only like 2 are making money, which is weird, because the one in the middle should be, but it's just not. So I think I was gonna put a city hotel in the middle of New Jersey. Variation 3 is the way to go for that. I don't need these buildings to be crazy. They might end up being office skyscrapers at some point. I think maybe I was gonna add a small bank, but there's not really businesses, so I don't need it. Do. Plazas. Okay. Yeah, it has to be a death wave thing. It just has to be. I do wish sometimes it would tell me cause of death. Like, if it's old age, just let me click on it. But it doesn't. It's just like, a dead person is waiting forever. Elder care. Child care. Death care. Crematorium? Crematorium. I never really used these either. I do know we can do some major intersections, which is gonna be that's a whole lot of fun. Let's go to play mode. Add some housing out here. This whole road can be shopping. Light blue. This could have a high-rise band back here too for office reasons. Empty this. So I want to start from here, and I think we did some of these, but then it got like a reset or something. So the highway is coming into here. This is going across to there. This is connecting to here. This is a one-way road. So I just need to add stops along this to like here. Okay. I don't need to do every intersection, just major ones. And to me, the corners of this are major. Right here, this obviously important. I don't know if this needs to be a light. Seems like there's a lot of traffic on that road. These corners here. And a light for the university. traffic there. Right. Okay, let's start from the bridge. Yes. Bridge needs light. This doesn't. This might, because it's splitting off to like Harlem and the Bronx that way. That one probably not. This, yes. Okay. And all the this is flowing down or up, I guess, depending on which way you're facing. This is another bridge. There's like warehouses there. The important roads that need lights. Some of this might need a four-way. Which I kind of hate the idea of. I mean, this is a major place right here because of the hospital. So I think I gotta throw in lights some places. Do this as a four-way there. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, this, yeah, this connects, okay. I remember now. This is the government center. Offices, yeah, offices right there. Okay. This is a weird double light for the bridge. There's so much traffic right here, I think that one needs a light. Around the circle. The Central Park in the middle. This might break traffic, but it'll be better. That needs to be a light, and I think, oh shit, I think all three of those do. God dang it, because I need lights for the bridges. Oh no. Oh no, like right here is gonna be a mess because it's in between a bunch of major stuff. Like the Chrysler building, Upper East Side, that hotel, and then Grand Central Station is right there too. We can tab down to traffic if anyone cares. Yeah, it's just that this middle road is a disaster. Right in the heart of the city, but I mean, you expect that on any build. There's not much I could do. Like, I could add another lane, but that is just not gonna happen. So much death, so many skulls. Hmm. I don't even know, like, if I ever 100%ed this build, I don't even know what the population would maybe hit like over 100. I think this game kind of tends to get messed up around. Like, I think the max in default cities is 300, and then it like freaks out. It gets really stuttery. I don't know what the remaster would be. Maybe 450,000, which is like 4.5 million. And then it probably hits a snag and just won't let you. It probably just won't give you demand at that point anymore. Because it's like, you already have a million people, why do you need more? Do. Yeah, we could freeze the bodies. We can freeze the bodies. It is a frozen map after all. Fire! I don't even know if I need that line. Power! We're gonna be running out of power soon. Tried to put some wind over here. Game was not happy with me about that, I'll tell you. Destruction. Maybe people have to die so that more people can move in. Maybe that's what the game wants. It's not even like my cemeteries are full either. It's just I think the traffic is halting the movement to those places. It's more than I thought. More than I thought. Do 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 do. Final upgrade for Wall Street and the stock exchange. So now, this is important. Now I can get this right here, the Skyscraper Bank. And instead of this tiny little building, put that right by Times Square. Basically, it just look at this area, dude. That's the whole city. This is this is crazy. The area of effect on that is nuts. And it doesn't even have alternate like shapes. That's just what it looks like, and there it goes. And it kind of just blends in with everything else, so that's actually really nice. It just collects more money. Have a hotel there, hotel there, hotel there, hotel there, hotel there. Probably don't need them further out. Emerging downtown, huh? Man, it's just not... It's not gonna fill out. Like, we would have to be here all day fast forwarding. I really don't believe it's gonna get any more. I can just spend time fixing these issues forever. Fill the gaps. Give me the power. Let's get intersections up from here, right? Why in this traffic menu can I see where the metros? It's nice to see them. This is actually a good way to see the metros, I guess, in this view. But it's distracting me from what I'm trying to see. Put a four-way stop there. This connects to that. Yes. It's all about the traffic flow. I don't know about up here. Times Square split. There's the cinema. That connects to this side. There's a light there for the train. This connects to Soho. Soho goes up there and around. And back to this. Stop. Yeah, this splits, right? So this light. Oh my god. Ah! There you go. I don't know why all of these would need to be lights. Like, I don't understand. That one I get because it's a weird angled intersection. That's the four-way. Okay, so that's the. This is the hotel for conferences. And then light on each side there. Light there. Light there. This can't be all lights, dude. Lights around Madison makes sense. Like that could be light there. I don't know about in the middle of Times Square though. If I had like the extra time, I think last when we were streaming this before, I was saying how I would have made this pedestrian streets on the sides and like the cut throughs, because you don't. There's not really that many cars that go through. And I would get more foot traffic, and it would feel like New York that way. But it would just be so complicated to do that, especially at this point. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just saying there was an option to do that. And I like pedestrian areas. It's annoying because you need these special service points and things. Like I would have to have space for all of those, and I just don't. And that would add, more utility traffic or whatever. Which is the opposite of what I want to do in that situation. It's a pedestrian zone, you want less cars, not more cars. Anyway. So that's there. I was gonna see, maybe I could squeeze this in right behind that. If it works on the other side. I wanted to try to swap these. Find the small triangle. But yeah, I don't know if it was coming at the right angle. No, it's like too far away. The illusion's no longer there. Unless I cut that road. Which I think gets rid of my bus. It's just not the time to be doing this. I'm just seeing if I can make it look even better. I want to upgrade these surrounding roads. That'll help with, what do you call it? Land value. In Times Square. Yeah, I don't know about that. Try to get this one on this side and then the triangle one on the other side again. that's the police station, police headquarters there. Alright, fix that. I don't want to redo my bus line. Run it in fast forward for a second here. 77,000. Do. Yeah, I almost forgot that museum was back here. I think there's actually a library next to the museum. But we have already got the university, so. But if I put that there, and I space some trees around it. Why? I don't even know what bus line broke. The pink one, apparently. I can't even, like, snap to these. Where's pink line? Pink line's for Soho around? Oh, fuck. This is gonna be so difficult. From here to Soho and around? I think it was duplicating a lot of these stops too. Or was oh, maybe it was going the opposite way and that was the point. Hold on. Yeah, that's what it was doing. It's going the opposite way around. This is gonna be a problem to reorder these. Is there a bus stop there on the other side? Can't even tell. I don't think so. How are my bus stops screwed up? That was like the one thing we had. That was the one thing we had that was working. $110. It was. This was a normal bus though. I think that's working. It's hard to tell. There's so much going on there. Right, this goes up this way. It stops there. That's fine. And then it curves back around, goes down. These bus lines are freak out, man. It's like highlighting the wrong color. I don't. Is highlighting the wrong color. What? That's not a good sign. I might be breaking Cities Remastered. Like when I... Oh no. Oh no. Whatever I did fucked something up. Like this whole line should be blinking. When I scroll through, they should blink. There it goes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the bus line, the airport bus. This one's a normal at 110. This one's normal. This one's normal. This one's normal. And then these are bendy at 70. And now I'm just getting office demand for some reason. Or I guess industrial. I don't know why. Go to the end of this road. Imagine having to like refilter all of this. No, thank you. Nope. Can't do it. I'll put like a playground at the end or something. Do 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 do. It's gonna auto prioritize all of this back here. This one needs a light. The rest of them probably don't. Well, this crosses all the way through, right? Kinda. There we go. Okay. Traffic up that way and then out this way. And then this is flowing back and forth to this major road. So this freeway goes all the way through, under, and to here. Connects to the Brooklyn Bridge, goes across. I guess I could potentially put this make this area industrial. Since I didn't have plans on expanding over here. I think this is the only ferry stop that's like not powered. And I really want it to be. I want them all to be powered. The lack of housing being added is my problem. Like, I need all of this and all of this to be dark green, and that's just not. I don't think that's possible. But, I mean, we get the. That's why I start with the center of cities instead of outskirts first. There's a reason behind the way that I build so that we get this stuff done. And you can see the difference between the financial section and the other sections here. This one, I think it's mid-century modern. Just to have some different levels of shopping. There should be some dark blue in here randomly. And this just has to refill. This was the police headquarters. And Phil, that's all reconnected. $80,000. Yeah, this is probably gonna be the highest population build I've done in a long time. I don't remember last time we were even over 50. I mean, if I really tried, I did a population challenge a long time ago to hit 200,000, and it took so long, and it's kind of starting to feel that way of like this is just becoming a slog. The game is trying to catch up with me. The game is trying its best. We don't need to invest anymore. Mm, 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 mm. There's a crime in the zoo! No, they're stealing the animals away from me. Uh-oh, something bad happened. I gotta put some light blue back here. Alright, so what's going at the top? Something's gotta fill this space. Another curling park. Another snowmobile track. Another snowmobile track it is. This is the sleigh, right? Cross-country skiing. There's a, like, Santa sleigh thing. I don't know if it's under unique or regular parks. This one spaces out well, though. The Igloo Hotel. Yeah, sleigh ride. There it is. The little snowmobiles going around is cool, though. It's just nice to see these snowfall assets. I mean, the winter market, and this arena is really, really cool. Especially at night. You can kind of see them doing the big jump, the big air. X Games. Big air event now. Oh, we got the roads. Should be happy about that at least. It goes all the way through. Yeah. It's frustrating. When I want something, and I just don't get what I want. But I do have plans for another build. Obviously. And it's kind of like something I wanted to save for laughs, so I don't know. Maybe I should try to redo Las Vegas first. Like, I was gonna do Boston, right? We did Beanstown a long time ago, and I need like a Beantown 2025 with all the new assets and stuff. Like I already have the save file for it. I already have the map for it. I think the original map is called Blackwater or Blackwoods. Something like one of those two. It's like one of the first 3 maps in the original pack. Like base game City Skylines. It's like one of the first 3 maps on there. And then you just have to kind of shape it a little bit, but it's supposed to be Boston, so. Just like Cape Apple at the beginning of the stream, which we talked about. Cape Apple is supposed to be New York City, but this is not that map. This is Snowy River or something? Snowy Island? Icy Islands? One of the two. And I believe Las Vegas is Desert Oasis, I think is the name of the map. And I was really thinking that would be a cool one to redo, especially since after all the stuff they've done with it, there's no sphere though. We'd have to use this thing as the sphere, the biodome. Would have to be the sphere. There's no sphere. What am I looking for? High school. There we go. There's no sphere. Do 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 do. Parking lots. Yeah, it kind of shafts the ground there a little bit, but you got a baseball park in the winter in the back corner there. It's all about that baseball. I thought I had a power line connecting all this, but I guess I don't. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah, put a police station right there on the corner. Okay, I'm just gonna fix the remaining issues, cause it's like not. I've been fast forwarding for like 2 hours. It's just I've gotten actually no green demand. It's like maxing out around 85,000. But I mean, I think the build looks good. I gotta remember to take some screenshots here. After. I mean, even just having the roads done like this as an aerial thing is kind of cool. I mean, this shot is great. Definitely want like a bridge shot from back here. A view like that. Some at night, you know, get different views. Do 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 do. Yeah, this one splitting off is kind of funny. Where's that? We have to add one asymmetrical. This should be going in, like 2 lanes headed this way. That's a bridge, so that gets a light. This one goes all the way through, like, yeah, through roads should have lights on them. Do. That's just a corner. That's just a corner. Okay, so this is a light, this is a light, this is a light, this is a light. Like, do they all need to be lights? Sure, why not? It's a busy area. I don't want to be obsessed with traffic at the end of a build, really. This is technically a bridge ending right there. What in the fuck? How is some of this not getting water and other parts are? It doesn't make any sense! I thought I had... Oh no, I only had one down here. Probably need to remove... Hold on. I probably need to move this one so it's like sticking in the water. Yeah, I think this one was just in a bad position. The water level changed. That's what happened. It's a rare thing to happen, but it did because we did all that. I had to cut the land and add the ferry lines and stuff like that, so I did mess with the water at some point, and then years pass by and it's like, wait. There it goes. It's Alright, game, that's funny. These should be separated. Like, these sides should be separated. But I needed the heating line. Maybe that's what happened. I think that side is all separate, right? Can't believe I'm doing water at this point in the build. Tell you what, we'll hit 85 and I'll call it. And then we'll talk about whether or not I want to... I mean, Las Vegas isn't that difficult of a build. I just don't know how much motivation I have to do it. I'm more in the mood to do Boston. And then take a long break from cities. I think that's where I'm at in my head. That's probably what we'll end up doing. Alright, water problem fixed. Let's do a quick clear of these. DBs, the dead bodies. I think this is just showcasing that sometimes it takes a long time. Like, if you want to build a gigantic, massive city that pretty much has everything in it, it just takes a shit ton of time. And when you see a full build by somebody without mods, you really, really have to appreciate it. And there's some incredible builders in the city's community, obviously. The Reddit is a good place to check out some builds, but I think there's probably ways to find other creators out there. I mean, if you just look on YouTube, you'll probably see City Builder, or City Planner Plays, I think is the name of the guy. And then, like, the real civil engineer that builds cities, that's always an interesting one. There's a lot of good builders out there, man. Doing some incredible stuff. I saw something recently that was just like really well organized, and I appreciated that. I was like, this person just spent so much time just making like one part of their city look so cool and organized, and I'm just out here doing whatever this is. Alright, we hit 85. I'm gonna go into play. I'll give it like 5 more minutes. And maybe I'll just do like the water and stuff for Boston to prepare for next stream. Rebuild this thing. This was the traffic school or whatever. That's a traffic park, yeah. Yeah. High school. Throw a couple of those in there, just because. And I think that's as far as the game will let me go with new Twitch City. Because it's struggling to autosave, which is telling me it's probably time to call it. Upper West Side, Central Park, Upper East Side, Times Square, Garment District, Wall Street, Soho, Roosevelt Island. And then you've got Brooklyn out here, Arena and Airport, Queens, the Bronx, Harlem, Jersey City, Jersey Power, which is only separated because I need special things for the nuclear plant and whatever else is over there, industrial stuff, and then Ellis Island with Statue of Liberty. We've got ferries running, we have buses going all over the place in here. Some of them are extended bendy buses, others are just regular buses. There's a boost to those as well. And then we've got Madison Square Garden, we have the Empire State Building, we have the Chrysler Building, we have the Trade Tower, Freedom Tower, we have the Stock Market and Wall Street, we have Central Park, including the zoo, we have the Columbia University, which is over here, some other random hotels throughout the build, and a lot of snow-based stuff. So that is New Twitch City, and our next build, sticking to the plan, was Beantown, which is going to be Boston. And I know this city very well. I just want to show you guys what it looks like from the starting point, and then go over what I'm going to do, or what the plan is for this one. If you're listening, it's time to pay attention. Okay, so Boston here. Obviously, the main city is going to be over here. I need to get rid of these seawalls. I just did this because I was messing with water levels. I had to extend the area over here just for this. I did my own little big dig. This is all I put in. This is it. But this is the reason I did this. Is because I didn't want to spend a half an hour just doing this on stream. So this is where the highway goes, and then there's a main road, and then the garden, and obviously North End Station is there. So then we'll have to figure out the train lines, because I think a ship comes in here. Which is gonna, yeah, this ship comes under the bridge, which is gonna, like, screw me up really badly. And then I have to get, like, the highway to turn around, and I have to build all, like, 93 to 295, which is gonna be a disaster. I added an extra highway lane just to get northbound traffic, because that's kind of how that works. This is kind of flooded over here. I don't know why. There's flooding off the map, and I can't fix that. So that's probably stuck like that forever, which might impede my map. I don't know how it's gonna react. But yeah, so we're getting a train to here, and then obviously the subway, and then back end over here. Fenway is going to be up here. Airport on this side. And then we'll do all like Charleston and Dorchester, and then like MIT again. Very similar to a build I did many, many years ago. So be looking forward to that, because that is the plan. I don't know where to start the water on this one. I think because sewer has to be probably down here, but there's water like in. So water in down here. And then sewage out maybe in here. I don't know how that's gonna work. Because I gotta do like the whole convention area and the waterfront and like the aquarium, and I don't know if I have to stick the aquarium out further or separate. Because that's kind of how it is. It kind of sticks into the water. And I don't want to mess with water levels again. But we'll just do a few pipes here. At least the edge. And then there's nothing on that end, so yeah, they're pretty much the same size map as before when I did it. There's just more space in this corner, which I probably won't add much. And Boston Common. We'll have to squeeze all those crazy windy roads in there, and Faneuil Hall, and all the things that make Boston Boston. All the tourist trap areas that I secretly love. this is gonna be like bending the highway and stuff. Which is pretty much, I think, exactly what I did all those years ago. Whenever I did Beanstown, and I was trying to find the video for it, and I couldn't find it, and then I did. But I forgot to check the date of it. Like, it might have been 2017. It was so long ago. So very long ago. And I don't want to look at it and then build from that. I want to just build from like scratch and looking at a map, pretty much. Even though I know the city very well. But I think this one is gonna really take benefit from like the newer roads and stuff. The skinny 4 lanes, and we can do a lot of specialized one lane roads. Doot 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 doot. Okay. Let's get that main area covered and done. Do. And then I'll have to go download some maps to my phone. 'Cause that's kind of what I was doing with the New York build. And sometimes it takes a while to like look at a map and then put something down and then look back at the map. So it's gonna be a slow thing. A slow thing. But I'll try to make it worth it and make this a really good build. Boston. And then take a long break. Okay, so these, we'll put 2 there. 2 there. I forget what I did for power last time on this build. Because, like, the Seacoast power plant is 100 frickin' something plus miles. Like, it's not close to Boston at all. There is one in Massachusetts, but it's not close to the city at all. So, it's not like I can't use nuclear power. I could if I, like, tuck it in and hide it somewhere. And don't make a big deal about it and don't put benefits for it. Like, I guess I could do that. But I like to be more realistic. But I don't know. I don't know how I would generate power for this map. Do 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 do. I don't think that one's gonna be spinning there. Okay. Ding 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 ding. There are like parks right at the edge of the water. It's a big park like right here, so I'd probably need a thing there, because I'm gonna put like piers and whatnot. Sewage. Don't forget your sewage. I'm gonna do Bunker Hill. I feel like you have to. It's a nice place. I've been there before. It's cute. It's like a place you go once in your life and then never again. Not gonna add anything on this side. Uh, have to do all of the like gravel and sand and somehow tuck industry in the middle of everything else. In between all of a complicated highway. Like, I have to actually do the big dig in the game. It's great. It'll be a lot of fun. But that is part of the fun. Just challenging myself to do complicated things. Ding ding ding. Mm. And then this way, when we start the stream next time, I won't have to do this, and I can say that I did it on stream one last time. So this is the most boring part of the build, is the water pipes, but it's also like necessary. You can't not do this. You have to do it. Okay. All right. I'll get like a line across. You know, I'm gonna want to build MIT. It's gonna be hard to see where the water ends. It's hard to see the space with the trees. There's so many trees. We'll get a like cross pipe here. The way the science museum is not possible, because I would have to block the waterway. I can't do that. I have to let the boat come in. Harbor, but we had the same problem recently with harbor boats, like blocking them. I can't. I wish I could. I wish I could move the harbor line. I could place where the harbors are, but I can't move the actual like yellow lines for transport that are going to be there. Which is stupid. Boom. Okay. That looks pretty good. Double up. Alright. And then the airport will be over there. And we'll add more lines later. Beantown 2025 coming soon to a stream near you. Thank you everybody for watching. That's gonna do it for me today. We're playing, if you're watching live, we're playing Forza late tomorrow night.